Hey man, it's Mr. T Knot and y'all back with topics with T Knot. Hit that like, comment, subscribe for me. Hit that like, comment, subscribe for me. Say, yeah, man. My bad. I've been going through some personal shit, so I ain't been, making no videos and shit. But I've been watching every motherfucking thing, and you know what I'm saying. It been some shit going on. Like it been, man. But anyway, the first topic I want to get into is the NBA Youngboy Bobby Shmurder Rowdy Rebel thing. Now, at first I'm looking at this shit like, damn man, this shit that came from out of left field. Like, where all this coming from? Why do I ain't never known these dudes to have no type of dealings or whatever, just to be on some shit like, even have a beef or whatever, And when I first caught it, I just seen NBA Youngboy feeling like the post, I don't know if he was on live or whatever. I don't know what it was, but I just seen when NBA Youngboy felt like some stuff that Bobby Shmurder posted was about him. So I'm like, damn, how he feel like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? I didn't get it. You know what I'm saying? But as I did a little research, I went back and found out that so I'm guessing Youngboy didn't like the fact that Rowdy Rebel went on Mouth Hoffa, the Mouth Hoffa podcast or whatever, and they was talking about being gangster and all this. And he was saying like the gangster stuff was overrated and people be trying to do too much. And for example, he brought up the fact that King Von, Lil Tim killing King Von, and he was saying that, in his opinion, Lil Tim didn't have to kill King Von. He could have pulled out a gun. He had the gun on him already, so he could have pulled out the gun and backed everybody up and like get off my nigga and which man, nah, bro. It ain't it. I don't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? In the heat of the moment, man, nah, it ain't. What made it so vicious to me, in my opinion, just a side note on it. What made it so vicious to me was he aimed at King Von and hit King Von, I think they say 8 times. You know what I'm saying? So that's what was so savage about it, in my opinion. Some people would have just got out, shot in the air, like, move around, you know what I'm saying? Some people would have just, shot in the crowd, you know what I'm saying? But he like, nah, I see dude, you know what I'm saying, fighting with my man, so I'm finna hit him, you know what I'm saying? Whether he knew who King Von was or not, that's something he'll have to, you know what I'm saying? That's a question he'll have to answer. But anyway, Rowdy Rebel was like, he just felt like, he ain't have to do that. And so Youngboy, so after this, Bobby Shmurder was on live or something. He was like, stop talking about what you do. No, stop talking about what your man do. What you do. You know what I'm saying? What you do. I've been a savage since I was 10, 11 years old. I've been doing this. What you do? Like, you always promoting what you do what you do. So I guess, he felt like that was a shot towards him too. And then on top of that, I'm guessing they saying Rowdy Rebel got ties to O Block because what's the dude's name? Fetty Luciano. Man, excuse me, man, but the dude from New York, you know what I'm saying? All of them, Bobby Shmurder, him, rest in peace, Pop Smoke, they all supposed to be like GS9 Crips or whatever. So I'm guessing, it's like, okay, that we linked in with them. Then, they politics kind of different in New York because from my understanding, the Crips is GDK up there, you know what I'm saying? And they mess with the BDs. So I'm guessing, that's why Youngboy felt like, even though Youngboy, he say he blood, you know what I'm saying? He ain't no, but I guess he rock with the GDs. So, I don't know, man. It's just all twisted up, but whatever, you know what I'm saying, it went. He felt like that dude was throwing shots at him. So Youngboy, you know, he get on there and respond like, hey, man, first off, we gonna stop the violence, but, you know, man, stop speaking on me, stop throwing them little slick shots. And it just, you know, it just kind of threw me out. But, nah, all that shit is kind of irrelevant, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? Like, Rowdy Rebel, he can say what he want to say, you know what I'm saying, as a man, but saying that on that podcast like that will make it look like as if you picking sides, especially if you already got a relationship with O Block or OTF or whatever. It's gonna look like you picking sides, you know what I'm saying? By you speaking on that in particular, saying dude ain't have to kill Von, that might be his true feelings. That might be, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he just said it. That might be how he really feel, but what I'm saying is it's so much going on. So by him making that statement, it's like, okay, now we see how you rocking. You know what I'm saying? And then Youngboy, you know, he feel like the whole industry against him anyway. And then on top of that, I know in so many words, he like, man, why y'all doing all this to me now when y'all know I got a federal trial coming up? And they don't be wanting, you know, they be bringing that up in the trial, like what he been still doing or what the person been still doing on bail, you know what I'm saying? Like you still engaging in gang activity or active beefs, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, but I was just wondering where this came from, because when I looked at it, I was like, damn, all this shit came from left field. But, you know, like I said, in my opinion, man, it's just too easy to beef in a rap game. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got to pick sides. You got to watch what you say. You know what I'm saying? Because people going to feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Then, like I said, it just make it look like Youngboy, he already on the offensive. He feel like don't nobody in the game mess with him because everybody want to mess with Dirt. And they keep bringing up the King Von situation, in which, you know what I'm saying, he said that it ain't really had nothing to do with him, in which I understand why he's saying it, because like he said, the man on trial, you know what I'm saying? Before that happened, shit, Youngboy probably rarely knew Lil Tim. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I want to know y'all thoughts on that. Like, what y'all think? Like, that was kind of crazy. And then it's like, I don't know, man. It's just confusing. You know, every time you turn around, man, it's just something going on. Like, all this shit just really getting lame and tiring, bro. Like, everybody just mad at each other. You know what I'm saying? And that shit was just crazy to me. But yeah, man, that's where it all stemmed from, man. That Math Hoffa interview, you know what I'm saying, with Rowdy Rebel. Rowdy Rebel probably felt the way, but I think he just used that as an example. But at the same time, you know, because he was actually talking about like how not the beef, how, you know, how he try to stay out the way of beefs. So for that to turn into, you done made a whole new beef, you know what I'm saying, with NBA Youngboy now, and you know, whoever on their side, it was kind of crazy. Now Bobby, he just was talking like, I ain't gonna lie, the way he was talking, like he was ready for it to just jump anyway. Like he already felt the way, like he ain't like Youngboy. If that post was about him, you know what I'm saying? If that post was about him. So I don't know, man. We'll see how this turn out, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, this was Mr. T Knot. This was Topics with T Knot, man. Hit that like, comment, subscribe for me, bro. I'm gone.